Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Welcome to a new day. Hope that you're doing great wherever you are and that thank you for taking the time to be here with us today. I really do appreciate it. I've got a nice cup of tea this morning. I bought some over the holidays. It's lavender tea. I'd never had lavender tea before, and I love the scent of lavender. So I thought, oh, it's a really nice tea. So I've got my little cup of lavender tea. I hope that you've got something nice too to drink. Just a simple pleasure that you enjoy. It can make a big difference in your life in your 60s. And we love having you here. So thank you so much. Now, I wanted to let you know that our sponsor for today's show is International Living. Now, for the past 40 years, International Living has been working with their correspondents all over the world, assessing the places that people might want to retire and live abroad. And, you think about Thailand or Mexico, Costa Rica, Portugal, the choices are endless. But what they've done that's very unique is they've got people actually living there in these countries, assessing the different aspects that you might want to consider when you're moving abroad in retirement. So they put together a global retirement index every year, and the one for 2019 is available now, and they want to share it with our 60andMe community. So if you go out to internationalliving.com/60andme, give them your email address and they will send you a copy of their global retirement index. And in this index, they actually talk about 25 countries that they've assessed, that their people on the ground have assessed, and you can make some decisions yourself if you're thinking about retiring abroad. So I want to thank International Living very much. Thank you. Now, our topic today really goes back to my topic about tea, and that's all about simple pleasures. Life does not have to be complicated to be beautiful. And in fact, all the research shows that happiness has got nothing to do with complexity. It's got everything to do with simplicity. And a lot of us are taking the time to downsize in our 60s to get to the essence of who we are. The things that really make us happy, and to live with those values and with those, with those things around us that we care about. Now, Debbie Hensley is one of our bloggers, and she wrote a really lovely article on 60, or is it eight simple things. There's probably 80, but 8 simple pleasures to enjoy after the age of 60. And they're simple things. Debbie says she's very happy with her life, and I think, if we got right down to it, most of us would say that we are. We've got all the basic things that we need, hopefully, to live comfortably. And but there's a few little extra things that she does that some of them are ones that I do too. So she shares these 8 ideas, and it's a really nice insight into what's out there for you that doesn't either cost a lot or cost very little. So, for example, Debbie likes to listen to podcasts. Now, I don't know, these are videos that I do. You can see me. I'm a person and you see a face, but a podcast is a recording where you don't actually see anybody, but you listen. It's like old time radio. And you can, they're quite great because you can go out on your morning walk and listen to a podcast on any topic. In fact, the more unusual and outside your normal realm of experience, the better. So you can listen to serial stories, like where there's a new episode every week or every few weeks. You can listen to specific podcasts on topics that fascinate you. And that's back to the stay curious. That's, something that I think is a huge, or it generates happiness in your 60s, just to have a curiosity about life. You can listen to TED Talks. I do this. This is my one. And TED Talks, TED Talks, are 18 minutes long. They're conversations by experts and passionate people about things that they care about. And these TED Talks, or these TEDx Talks, are held all around the world. And so you can choose your topics on everything, really. It's an amazing venue. And then there's others, if you're into more of a spiritual focus. There are so many people who are sharing their experiences, their spiritual grounding, their beliefs. And it's an amazing world, the world of podcast. Ginger. This is a weird one. She thinks that ginger, for her, is a simple pleasure. Now, I actually kind of agree with her because ginger and turmeric are inexpensive wonder spices. You can get them in the shops either in powder form, or you can purchase the root, the actual root ginger or turmeric. And you can make drinks. You can grate it up in different curries and different foods. You can make ginger water. And this family of ginger plants, there's a whole bunch of them, and turmeric is one of them. You can do all kinds of things to help you feel better. Like ginger is wonderful if you have an upset stomach. You can even buy little chewable ginger sweets, and those are fantastic. I've got a piece of hair right in front of my eyes. There we go. It's out of the way now. Oh, it's out of the way. Anyway, that's one thing that she loves, and ginger is her treat. Okay, I think I've got rid of it now. Second or third thing that she loves is leggings. All right, hands up who's wearing leggings right now. I love leggings. I'm sorry. I know that they don't look so good on people with a little bit bigger butt, but that's what it is. And they're comfortable. They can be worn with long tops, which is another one of her passions. And I just think it's not saying like be comfortable at all costs and don't look great, because we want to look great too. But in cold weather, wear your leggings underneath a skirt or underneath a dress. They just keep you warm and snuggly, and I just think they make you feel put together. That's my feeling. So leggings is one of her favorites too, Debbie's favorites, and maybe it's one of yours. Another little simple pleasure is what she says, long tops. To go with leggings, you need long tops. But whatever your body shape, whatever your weight, whatever your body view of yourself, a long top is a forgiver of all shapes and sizes. And she says comfort and camouflage. That's the name of the game. And if you have other things like with clothing that you love, put them in the section below. Another thing for me is scarves. I do love my scarves. I have a black coat, and I'm always wrapping a different color scarf around my neck, and it just makes my face feel brighter. And that's, for me, a simple pleasure that I love. Another thing that Debbie talks about is matcha tea. Now, I actually do have matcha tea. I should have tried it today as I was talking about it. But again, a little more expensive than average tea, but it is so full of antioxidants and good for you. And don't take my word, of course. Go check out online the benefits of matcha green tea, MATCHA. And I think you'll find there's plenty of reason to give it a try. But it's not like my lavender tea. Like, it's nothing extravagant. It's nothing that really involves a big expense. Simple pleasures are that. They're simple pleasures. And they are meant to be, within your budget. So they're not pushing you beyond your limits. And they're just things that make you feel satisfied and together and good. I actually have, I think you all know now that we have this beautiful deck of cards. Well, I think they're beautiful. They're our design, and they're called Aging Beautifully. And these deck of cards, I think there's 46 of them, are all about different topics that we think are of value to women in their 60s. And they're inspirational messages that are designed to help you bring out the authentic you. And we've actually got them in the hands of lots of people now. People have bought them and love them. And the feedback has been so lovely. They love the colors. They love the messages. They love the thoughts. I mean, the words I put on the back of these cards are ones that, for me, made sense. But here's the cards. I'll just show you. I always have to. They're just lovely. In my opinion, they've got something on the back that really does help. And the reason I thought of it was as I was talking about simplicity and simple pleasures. We've got one card that says "Simplify your life." And it really is just about downsizing. Isn't about, getting rid of your old stuff. It's about making room for your passions. It's about moving into a smaller house or, creating a harmonious home. And it just says you choose yes, the things that you love, the simple pleasures. But that's just a little distraction there. But the thing that's nice about these cards actually is that they actually do connect to something else you're reading. You'll think, that message was there, and it reinforces it. But anyway, Debbie's got some great ideas in this article. I encourage you to read it. She talks about one final thing, which I wanted to share, which I just believe in this so much. And that is to go into simple places that we go every day, like Trader Joe's she talks about. little shop, right? In most of your towns now in the United States, not so much in Europe, but they're places that you can just go and wander, have $5 in your pocket, and find something that makes you smile, something that makes you, think, what is that? And Debbie says, for example, she likes to stock up when she goes there on shelf stable whipping cream. What is that? Well, I guess it lasts for months and it tastes delicious, but just little stuff that you wouldn't find in a normal store. You can't order it online. Is a treat. We have a shop here in Switzerland. It's actually a German store, but it's called Mueller. It's a drugstore, or they call them drugstores, but they're like a little mini Target. They've got everything from beauty products to food to a little bit of clothing, scarves, umbrellas, silly things. But I swear, I go in that shop with like just 5 francs. And I come out with, a pen, a little, notepad, maybe a little bar of chocolate. Everything is quite inexpensive, and just makes you smile. They're simple pleasures. And there's a Japanese, I think it's a Japanese wabi-sabi philosophy, which is being satisfied with the small things, being satisfied with what you have. And I think that's this whole message behind simplicity. So, little things, favorite things. Hope this has been a fun conversation. I'd love you to tell me in the section below, what are your favorite things? What are your little simple pleasures? Let's share with everybody. Thank you again for being here, everybody. I love your company. Thank you again for your support. And I look forward to seeing you all again really soon. Tell us what your favorite things are. Take good care. Bye-bye.